So the first server I will talk about is server 7 in Fun X. So this server contains a lot of enemies in it. That's why I'm including this one as the 10th hardest one. So basically, the problem with this server is that it's just really tiny. Like you don't have enough space to do anything really, and that's why I just choose this one too. Like there's a lot of water and also a lot of like enemies everywhere, and also like buffed enemies everywhere, like dwarf bears, wild emperors. There also has this server also has woolly hogs, every chromad, only one though. Three roaster the same, only one. One lesser spoilerary float, one greater spoilerary float, one decorated cannon some bumbling snitch bug, and finally the one that has a treasure, the fire rags. So yeah, this is the first server on the list. I choose this one because I didn't know what really to choose because yeah, there is like a lot of contestants. But I wanted to choose this one because this one was probably one that took me like 40 minutes. So yeah, really hard server. So for the ninth hardest server, I chose Breadbug Invasion Server 4. So I chose this one because it's probably really iconic from what I have seen. Every time I have watched someone playing this, they are this floor in their video. So why is so I just wanted to see why they chose this one, and honestly I can really understand. So this one only have four different enemies. There are a lot of dwarf bear again, some giant break bugs, so you can just get some of them like with the dwarf bears. But this is not the hardest part of this. I mean, the dwarf bears are really hard to battle, obviously, because they are really buffed. But the main problem of this server is the five Emperor Burbraxes, and the raging long legs in the middle of the room. This is the hardest part of this subrever. It took me a while to understand how to do it. I think also probably like around 20 minutes, and yeah, that's about it. It is like just nothing really else to talk about. It's pretty early in the game also, which is kind of weird. I suppose like most of the rivers we talk about will be like in later caves, obviously. So that's interesting. It's just that high. But yeah, that's the knife hardest server. The eighth server I choose is Snaglet Hole Server 5. So why this? You may ask. So the main point of this server is that you don't have that many blue because like you lose really a lot of Pikmins in those caves. It's pretty late also, so it's kind of hard to deal with everything before. So you just don't have enough Pikmin to bring back the treasures because there is water near the treasures, and those treasures are also in two pirated snaglets, which is the worst enemy in the game for me. I really don't like this guy. It's really hard to like. I know how to play, but like, I just don't like seeing it. Basically, it also have some dwarf bears, but like those one doesn't do really anything really. A lot of electricity hazards and some poison hazard also near the electricity, which is not good. And finally, around the place where there are some wild pearls which are really annoying. I'm glad I got like none of them in my completion really, so I could do something. But yeah, this server is really hard. Took me around 4 attempts, which are really long, obviously. Also, sometimes it's stuck. I don't know why, man. I just don't understand. So, for an Eden X server 3, it's kind of weird to me. It doesn't seem too bad, but when you play it, it's horrible. Like it's just so annoying to deal with everything. Like the map is really large, so the fact that there is like orange bulbs like everywhere, like, especially the dwarf everywhere, it's kind of like crazy. But it's not like the main problem of this. The main problem is not even the bosses or anything. It's the eight fucking pyramids. Eight. Those are tracking you down in the map, and that can cause some river stuff because they eat really fast too. So yeah, just don't mess up and kill all of them. Yes, when you see one. But I can also talk about the other enemies. So there are some creeping chrysanthemum. I don't know how to say that word. I won't lie. This is the one like the flowers, basically. There are two orange balls, but like that didn't do anything really. By the way, those orange bulbs are they cannot be stunned at all by purple fins. If you don't have 20 purple fins, they will probably eat one of them, which is not good. But we'll talk about that later. There are some maybe we won't talk about that. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. There are also two bosses which are the burrowing snaglet, which is pretty easy to beat. I got really lucky because it spawned like near my base. And the second one is the raging longlegs. Again, it's always there. Yeah, that's why I choose this one. Took me a while also to get it. I think that's probably like the one that took me the biggest amount of time. I think maybe like 3 to 4 minutes, which is like a lot for those sublevels. And I don't remember really. I've done so many of those sublevels, so yeah. So this server, so that's the sixth hardest server for me. This server was really annoying. This is error than server 1. It's not annoying because of the enemies. It's annoying because of the the visual issues. I cannot stand the flickering ground below like on the ground. I just can't. It's so bad. It's horrible for me. I had to even like timestamp this because that's just too much. I feel like yeah, it's one of the issues with this server, but there is also another issue. So basically, there are only 5 different enemies, and all of them are crazy. There are some bumbling snitchbug, which are really annoying. Orange bulbs and dwarf orange bulbs. It's like a server with like a lot of orange bulbs everywhere, and especially 2 Gatling rings or 3. I don't remember actually. It might be 3, but it's not that much of an issue if they don't come to you like at the same time. The real problem is the are the 2 segmented crowster. So both have the same treasure, but both are really annoying to beat because there is no real walls in this server apart from like the thing they spawn on. So yeah, that's something that's really funny, dude. I I think I was it took me like 3 or 4 tries again, and that took a while. That was a really good flaw for server 1 of this cave. Hopefully the rest is gonna be fine, right? Let's go with the fifth one. Hmm, interesting. Why is Emergence Cave that low? Yes, server 4 is incredibly hard. I could have said also server 3 for like earlier placements, but I was like, should I really put that? Nah, it's not good. I really don't like that. I mean, it's not even that hard anyways, really. But this one is pretty hard. So basically, this server only has bosses. I mean, not only, but like a lot. There are one spotty barber, some swooping snitch bugs, which is really annoying, a few armored cannon, and especially way too many Iron Blacks. I don't know what they thought when they did that server. This is insane. And at least, because I'm not sure if there is one more or something, at least one segmented cluster. So the goal of this is to beat that segmented cluster to get the globe, or like to unlock the next area. And that's why it's really stupid. You also unlock the purple plugins in this cave, or in this sublevel, which is why I skipped the third one, because you don't have everything, so it's like just useless to do anything there. So yeah, that's really crazy. If so, there are two conditions also to get the treasure. You basically need to spawn like on that water hallway, you know, in this area, and also in the second cluster has to be in the first room. If it's in the second room, the globe cannot go past it. Cannot go past the hole for some reason. I don't understand why. I don't want to know. But this is just reset heavy, basically, to get one attempt out of it. That's why it's really high. But yeah, let's see the fourth hardest subword. Arrow then Sublevels. This one is also really iconic. When I'm thinking about Lens of Torture, I'm always thinking of that triple Empress Verblacks in that one room that spit out some babies too. This is really iconic for me. I thought it was like really early in the game. Apparently, it's not that early, so I'm kind of glad. It's really late. It's the last cave, so yeah, that I'm glad. There are some mage fear grubs everywhere, even near the hole, like everywhere. I think there's like five places, but there are fear grubs. Like I think there are like 10 at least of each, and one of them is like really hidden because near the hole you can't really see anything. But the biggest problem of this area is obviously the three unpressed blacks. And also on top of that, there is also raging long legs in the middle of them, which is incredible. I I don't understand why they do that. That's funny. That's really funny. But like, jeez, dude, calm down. I know it's supposed to be like really hard, but like, jeez, man. So yeah, let's go to the third hardest submarine in this game, and you will see it is kind of close to this one. So the arrow then sublevel 15. This cave is insane, and it can be really punishable. Like it's horrible when you spawn near the two big bosses of this sublevel, and you cannot really do anything about it. Those two are the two ranging blowster in the water. Why am I saying in the water? You will understand later. So this sublevel has six types. I just realized one when I'm watching. Six types, never mind. So there are some swooping snake bugs, at least 10 Tony Blockster, at least 10 Holy Wogs, which is insane because I got six in the same area when I completed that server. Four anti at least. I think that was 34. I'm not sure really, but like that's a lot anyways. Like if it's 4, 5, or 3, it's a lot, like way too much. And there are four bosses, which are two ranging blasters and two mantlegs. The mantlegs are really easy to deal with, so it's fine. It's not that bad. But the biggest problem is the raging blaster. It can spawn the treasure in the water. The problem is it has the broad treasure. So if it's spawned under the water, you cannot really get it because you need white Pikmins. You know what I mean? It's really stupid. But just to like, I didn't notice that at all when I was playing the first time. I noticed that after. Also, the two mat legs also has the broad treasure and the other treasure, so you can beat either of those. But I didn't know about this, so I hit everything basically. Like even the two mat legs. Right, that's a really finishing floor. It also can be like really tiny. You can either has one big area with water in the middle and some areas around, but you can also has one area with water and just have everything in the same area. Fun. That's really fun. Right, let's see the second artist sublevel. You may be confused on why is it this one and not something else. Error then sublevel 18. Isn't that the final boss? I feel like it was, right? Yeah, it is. The thing about this being not like first place is that the biggest problem of what I'm rating the stuff on is on my like how I feel about this server and not really the difficulty. So that's why it's not last. There is something that is like much worse in like the experience I got on. So this server contains 4 Titan Weavers, 2 Emperor Rex, which is crazy. The 4 Titan Weaver is probably the worst part of it. 1 Pietis Silhouette, 1 Burning Silhouette that you just don't see at all when you enter the stage, the server. And there is one giant bread bug that can have a fucking stupid dumb shit. In the commission I got of this server, this guy just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that one treasure and just put it like near the 2 Unfavorable Blacks and the 3 other Titan Weavers." So I had to just go really fast and open the cave and get the treasure. So that's why this one is like really hard for me, but like it's not as hard as the last one, which is, you will see why. You will really see. Also, the arena is really tiny if you consider like not going to any Burrowing Snagrets or Free Snagrets area. You basically have the perimeter of the base and that's it. So it's really tiny to beat the Titan Weaver. Imagine you had to actually beat all of them. That would be really weird and really hard. So, the last one I will talk about is the Snaglet Hole Sublevels 7. This is the hardest cave for me. The hardest sublevel, I mean cave also maybe, no, not cave. I think Erodon is probably harder anyways. Like the 3 last ones have been Erodon, so that makes sense, it's the hardest for me. So why am I showing this one? It's not because of the Pieter Snaglet that has the big treasure, no. It's because of the Burrowing Snagrets. Those guys are so annoying. There are 25 of them and only one has a treasure. Guess what happened? Literally, one of the last ones gave it to me. And because of that, this server took 45 minutes. And that's why it's like going faster on this one. This is incredibly long. This is in times 3 speed, which is a lot. And even with that, it was as long as the final boss. It's fucking hard to just realize how long that was. I lost like around 40 Pikmin in the entire sub-level. This is just a crazy sub-level. This was like, it was a good experience to do it. It was also the hardest sub-level in the game for me, and the most unfair one in the cave. In the game, by a lot. I know Erodon probably is harder, but from my experience, because I know how to beat like, the Titan Weaver like in 2 or 3 minutes, it was not that bad for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understand like how hard this game is, and just if you think you can do any of those 10, you can beat the game probably. See you everyone, bye bye. Dude, the game is just trolling over, like, it's just trolling, dude.